today I'm going to make the first Christmas decoration of the year. We've just started getting out the Christmas decorations here, and this is something I was going to make last year but never actually got round to it in time. So it's a cone of pine cones, so a conical shape covered in pine cones. So to make this, last year I collected loads of pine cones from the forests, and I set them out on the windowsill to dry, so they all open up like that. So I've got a whole box full of them. Don't need that many, but we'll see how we get on. Do need some smaller ones to go at the bottom, at the top, sorry, and bigger ones for the bottom, so it goes up in a nice cone. So I've got some different sizes in there. I've got a glue gun for attaching them, and some glue sticks. I've got a pair of scissors, some cutting some card, and I've got a piece of cardboard that I'm going to cut into probably a rectangle shape, and then fold it round so it makes a cone to attach the cones onto. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut off these sort of excess bits of card to make it into a rectangle. So the next thing I'm going to do is just roughly fold this card into a pyramid shape, a cone. It doesn't have to be too precise because the cones will cover it anyway and be all over the place. So I'm just going to cut it around here to make the rest of the shape. So just while my glue gun heats up, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape across the bottom of the cardboard just to hold it together, so I don't have to worry about that pinging apart. And I'll just tape it inside so it doesn't affect the glue when I'm trying to glue stuff onto it. So I've sorted out two piles of cones. I've got some smaller ones for the top, some slightly bigger ones for the bottom. So all I'm going to do is pick a cone and put some glue on the bottom of the cone. And just stick it on. And this glue does take a little while to sort of stick properly, so I'm just going to start at the bottom, go round, let that dry, and then slowly build up the layers. So I'm almost finished the first ring around the bottom. Just got to find a little one to squeeze in the gap between the last one. So I'm 3/4 of the way up the decoration now. Gets a lot quicker to do as you get to the top, obviously, because there's sort of less cones needed. Trying not to get any gaps. You can't really actually see that many gaps. I probably would put the card the other way around next time I do it, so the sort of darker sides showing through, so you can't see it so well. Of course, you can spray it with sort of gold or silver or something, or glitter, so it would sort of cover some of that. But overall, they've gone together quite well. So I'm on to the very last few cones now. So I'm just doing the top. So I've just got 3 really small cones just to fill in the top. So I've put the little ones around the last row around the top, and then the last thing I'm going to do, I've got one big cone, and I'm just going to put it right on the top. So I'm just going to glue it down on the top. So there we go, I've finished, and actually I'm quite impressed with it. It's pretty cone shaped, which is good. I mean, it looks, this is its best angle, sort of a bit slightly slanted on the other side, but obviously you're only ever going to put it sort of probably against the wall anyway, unless you use it as a table centre. Looks pretty good as long as you're not right up close in terms of being able to see bits between the cones. So that's fine, I think. And obviously, as I said before, you could spray it, so you could like spray it colour, gold, silver, maybe spray it with glitter or something, and that would cover in the little gaps anyway, make them less obvious. But as long as you sort of try and layer them so they fit in together, the cones, I think it works pretty well. I used probably half my box of cones that I showed you earlier. That's what I've got left. So that box was full to the top, so yeah, about half of those. And I did use a whole pack of these mini glue sticks. So I think there's 12 in there. So yeah, I did use a whole pack of those. They are quite small, so you do get through them quite quickly. So there's the finished display on the fireplace.